Whatever you decide to make come true in your life, you can do it. But you must get prepared to push yourself beyond your limits. With other words, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And the most important thing, don't stop on your first failure. Whenever you fail and you think the worst about yourself, remember, the most successful people who have had such a meaningful impact in the world allow themselves to fail repeatedly, allow themselves to get back and keep going. We have so many great examples to inspire us and keep us going. Thomas Edison tried over 9,000 times to get the light bulb right. When asked by a newspaper reporter if he felt like a failure and if he should give up after having gone through over 9,000 failed attempts, Edison simply stated, "Why would I feel like a failure, and why would I ever give up? I know now definitely over 9,000 ways an electric light bulb will not work. Success is almost in my grasp." Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeeded." Albert Einstein, one of the most brilliant minds to have ever lived, was once considered a major failure. He didn't speak until he was 4 years old. He failed to pass the examination for entrance into the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School. After graduation, he wondered, unsure of what to do with his life. He ended up taking a job as an insurance salesman, and he was considered by his father as major failure. Same person brought us the theory of relativity, helped us to reach deeper understandings about how the universe works, won the Nobel Prize in 1921, and created the beginnings of quantum theory. Jerry Seinfeld, famous American comedian, at 22 years old, he had his first stand-up during an open mic night in New York. He froze on stage, forgetting the jokes. He felt miserable about the failure, but he didn't stop. At the age of 34, he came up with Seinfeld Show, which was ranked by TV Guide as the greatest show of all time. The main point here is, give yourself the freedom to make mistakes. Failure is the greatest educator. Instead to regret you couldn't make that something happen, you should rather ask yourself, what have I learned from this failure? I know it's not easy to get up and roll up again and again after a failure. We are all humans. We can't really lie ourselves saying, "Oh, I feel wonderful, I have failed." No, but we can learn to master this skill. So instead to get trapped ourselves on that stage where we feel sadness, frustration, anger, we can grasp the failure, accept it, and learn something from it. And once we master this skill, we become unstoppable. We understand that failure means actually growth. Ralph Marston once said, "Welcome those big, sticky, complicated problems. In them are the most powerful opportunities." Since 2014, when I left my country, I've been in a constant roller coaster, changing countries, changing cities, jobs, being far off family, being exposed to so many and new challenging situations and people around the world. But since then, I don't stop improving my version and grow as a human being. Don't be afraid to make a first step to start something new just because you are afraid of failure. When I first started my online business, I was terrified to work with all this technical stuff and tools that stands on base of any digital business. And I did so far 100 mistakes, and I sometimes get demotivated. But as I mentioned, the secret is to master the skill of keep going and don't allow yourself to stay much in that state of feeling bad of yourself. I did a lot of mistakes, but on the other side, I must say that I've learned so much in these 11 months. Being in front of camera right now is not comfortable at all. It's something new to me, and I can find 20 reasons on the spot of not being in front of camera. But you see, if there is something we fear, it means we focus the attention on us. I won't do this because I'm not good enough, I'm not doing perfect. But if I place the focus from I to others, thinking some people who watch this video now might get something from it, learn something, or get inspired, makes me keep going and be in front of camera and master step by step this skill. We have two choices to approach difficult situations: whether we react to it and we lose the control on the situation, or we respond to it and we keep the control on the situation. Allow yourself to be a beginner and accept being comfortable with uncomfortable. Approach a healthy attitude towards yourself. Don't label it as mistake, failure, not good enough, or however you may call it, but rather focus on how much you improve your version every single day. Don't forget, our attitude is nothing more than the reflection of a person. Don't lose the chance to live your dream because of failure. Failure will only make you better.